And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
It'll be the Hornets off the tip. Let's check out the Stars starting lineup.
When Yao gets the ball anywhere close to the rack, he's got one thing on his mind. Throw that thing down.
And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
Now here's Irving. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Graceful yet powerful, too. Getting the shot to fall despite the contact. The doctor, always under control.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And Irving powers it home.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And out of bounds. The Stars will have it.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Pass to Sloan. The three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's the Prophet. To stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
Yeah, Brady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Covered by Jordan. Here's Mutombo. Big finish! Man. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, that was a beautiful throwdown by Dikembe, taking full advantage of the chance to show off a little bit.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Peyton. Pass to McHale. And the layup is good off the glass.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And Clark, you could make a case that the Hornets were the best passing team last season.
BA, let's go to the numbers. I mean, they averaged the most assists per game in the league. And it's not just one guy. This is a team that's full of guys who can drop dimes.
Pass to Yao. Back to Jordan. Here's the Prophet. That three's off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Offensive rebound. It's blocked.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
Here's the Prophet. The three is up. It's rebounded by McHale.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Here's Yao. That's tipped. It's stolen by Irving. Floats one, and he lays it in. Irving's got 8 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here's the Prophet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Jordan. Can they get it? Sinks the tray.
Jordan often gets his hoops off the dribble, but he also is capable as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Outside Irving. Back to Payton. Six on the shot clock. To the paint. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's McHale. Hornets with the rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Yao. And rejected.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Jordan. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Pass to Kerr. Davis from long range. Counted from distance. Davis has got 6.
That's a heads-up play by Kerr, finding the open man and getting him the ball on time and on target. Well done.
Here's Monroe. Check by Davis. From downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jordan with the bucket.
Hey, the defense has the right idea there, but Jordan has the skills to overcome the contact.
Outside Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Monroe. Shot from the top of the key. And there are the Stars. Another bucket.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you. Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
To the wing on the left. Here's Kerr. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Monroe. Outside Irving. Pass to Sloan. 6 to shoot. And there are the Stars. Another bucket.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Inside, Gallinari goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Pass to Irving. Here's Monroe. And Sloan gets it to go. 17 points in the game.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Here's Jordan. Wow! Power it home. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
Hornets foul call. Steve.
So both teams making some changes here.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the
19
court.
seconds left in the first. Here's Monroe. Pass to Irving. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Irving's got 10 points.
Those huge hands combined with that elite athleticism, Irving does the most damage inside the painted area because of it.
And so it's the Stars with an impressive 16-point lead heading.
The Stars, 35.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Stars?
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
They've got P.J. Tucker, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Pass to Ingram. Now here's Tucker. Here's Wallace. It's tipped. Here's the Prophet. And they'll get another chance. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by McHale.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Outside Ingram. Pass to Wallace. Fires the three. The rebound by Sprewell. Out to the wing. Here's Mutombo. Checked by Tucker. Here's Sprewell. 5 on the clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Pass to McHale. Here's Pressey. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The offensive rebound, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And it's blocked. And he gets it back.
Peyton doesn't mind a little contact now. Seems to embrace it when he's going in for his shot.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Stars, Gary Payton. At the line, 2 shots.
No good on that one. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
That one drops for him.
Smart, tough, unselfish. Excellent find by Gary Payton.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for the Stars, Kevin McHale. At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Timeout called, the Hornets. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Back to Payton. Pass to Sprewell. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Here's Yao. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's the block. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Marjanovic checked in for Charlotte. Jordan comes in for Curry. So it's the Hornets now. Shot clock at 6. Marjanovic inside. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Stars ball.
Now the Stars with it. This run now up to 13-2.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
The Stars making a switch here. Irving's checked in.
Team foul. Stars substitution.
Here's Irving. He's got 10.
Irving.
Knocks down the long J.
Irving's
got 13.
How about Irving stretching out the defense, making the most of a rare trip behind the arc?
Pass to Jordan. Here's McGrady. Now Davis lets it go from deep. He's off on that one. Here come the Stars with the ball. They've outscored them 16-2, not slowing down. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Boy, much respect for the defense of Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots.
Back to Davis. Pass to the Prophet. The 3-ball. Mutombo with the rebound. Nashville dictating the flow. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Davis against Irving. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 15.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's the Prophet. There's the drive. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Gallinari, he's checked in for Marjanovic. And the free throw, no good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Here's Monroe. Pass to Mutombo. Hornets with the rebound.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution. Pretty artful dribbling display by Jordan there, and it completely baffled the defender.
Outside Irving. Pass to McHale. They get it back. And another shot. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Great job by McHale creating contact by being physical himself.
The first one falls.
Going to the line, shooting 2.
Both shots good from the strike. And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here are your Huskies.
And here are the Hornets now. On the wing, Davis for 3. The shot comes out, so the Stars will take it the other way. Here's Monroe. Here's Irving. Here's Mutombo. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Can't allow Mutombo to get this deep. I mean, once you do, he's going to score it with ease.
And out of bounds. The Stars will have it. Tucker's checked in for Charlotte.
Substitution on the court.
Nashville dictating the flow. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Monroe. Here's McHale. And the layup is good. He's got 12.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Jordan with it. 9 points in the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
It's both from the stripe.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's Odom. Buries it down low.
Working the blocks nicely. Lamar Odom dumps it in from inside.
Here's Pressey. Looking for his first basket still in this one. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. An open look for Irving. And there are the Stars. Another bucket.
He is on some kind of roll. Julius Irving making it pop.
Pass to Jordan. Driving inside. Oh, my goodness.
Disrespectful. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
26 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Pressey. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
On the wing, Irving. Over Ingram. Kept alive. It's good if it goes. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Nashville with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The Stars have the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
They played smart. They took their time and limited mistakes.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
My brother.
That's right, fans.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the Stars looking at who they've got. Pass to Sloan. Here's McHale. Irving with it. Checked by Davis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Boy, that was a classic pump fake by Irving, luring in the defender to draw the foul and get himself to the line.
For the Stars, Julius Irving.
And he makes the first.
At the line, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Irving. Here's the Prophet. Outside Davis. Pass to the Prophet. Jordan against Payton. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 17 points.
Really strong to the bucket there. They're draped all over him, and he still gets it done.
Down low. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
From the right block, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Pass to Sloan. Outside Irving. Here's Mutombo. Goes back up. Crafty move. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Outside Irving. Back to Payton. Over to the wing. Shot is up. That one rolls around and rims out.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
McGrady shot is off.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Count it.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Payton. Outside Irving. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Payton, no good.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Launches it. Wallace misses. And Sloan gets it to go. He's got 19.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
They get it back. Shot's good by McHale. He's got 14.
Physical contact, no problem. McHale says bring it on. He'll just power through it.
Pass to Wallace. There's the triple. And it's Irving with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here he goes. And Sloan gets it to go.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
That's just a high-level move. Won't see many guys make that kind of play, B.A.
Man, just crashing in off the baseline, completing the reverse flush. Wow.
That was special order delivery there, guys. What a dunk.
Pass to Sloan. Clock at 6. Now with a rebound.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Back to Davis. Here's the Prophet to the right side. Takes a 3. Wallace misses. Fades and shoots. Oh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Something Payton does so well. He's a phenomenal distributor and pace setter for this offense.
Here's Wallace. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame, struggling to get back on track.
Outside Payton. Fires high post. They grab their own miss.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Here's Wallace. Buries it from 3. He's got 5.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside Irving. Pass to Sloan. Back to Irving. Fires the 3. And they get it back.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have. Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Davis has gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Irving.
2 minutes.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Looking to get back on track. Hornets with the rebound.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Payton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Known as both a lockdown defender and legendary trash talker, Payton plays with an edge that is infectious and annoying.
First one falls for him. A new lineup here for Charlotte.
At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Pass to Odom. A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter here. Outside for Ingram. Shot clock at 3. The 3 is up. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Ingram's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside Payton. Pass to Monroe. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. 6 points for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Fast break. Here we go. Payton's shot is good. Payton's got 7 points in the game.
Paul Pressey, really the original point forward, if you will. Such a great passer from the forward position.
Here's Marjanovic, and he banks in the layup.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
On the wing, Payton. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Monroe. Here's Payton. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Payton's got 6 in the quarter. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Here's Marjanovic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Here's Monroe. 6 points for him. From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Stars building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes.
91.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Danilo Gallinari out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's P.J. Tucker, and it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Hornets 5.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
Here's Monroe. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As a league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, B.A., I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Pass to Sprewell. Just 5 to shoot.
Foul charge to Charlotte. Danilo Gallinari.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Stars.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Right side Ingram. Six on the shot clock. Can't get it to fall. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Pressey. Up and in on the layup.
Those were 2 tough points from Pressey. Taking some contact, still getting it to go.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
Knocked away. Here's Monroe. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
Here's Davis, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Wallace. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Kerr. Here's Wallace. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. So Nashville will take it the other way.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Look to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
From the stripe. And there are the Stars. Another bucket.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten him into the hole.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Fires at the elbow. Gallinari pulls it in.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Pressey. Here's Sprewell. He's covered by Curry. Here's Sprewell. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. the social media digital age. All the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money too. The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Here's Pressey. Sprewell, no good. So it's the Hornets now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team.
That one's off. So the Stars end up going with a whole new group.
For Charlotte.
And the second free throw is good. Here come the Stars with the ball. Outside Irving. Unloads. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Irving's got 23.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it. After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, a guy who razzles and dazzles fans with his unique flair and flavor, but also plays the right way. Monroe is a handful to deal with.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Pass to Wallace. Here's Kerr. The three. The shot, no good. Now Johnson. Here's Nelson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Davis.
2 minutes.
And so it looks like the Stars will retain possession here.
Stars ball.
Here's Smits. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Johnson.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Hornets foul call.
And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need it. I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter here. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for Nashville.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. He's off on the first. And the Hornets making a change here. Tucker's checked in, and he sinks the second. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Here's Kerr. Connects from downtown.
From that spot, Kerr is one of the very few guys who can knock that down.
And the Stars with possession here. Pass to Nelson. Here's Monroe. He's covered by Curry. Monroe with a bucket.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And here's Curry for three. And the Hornets, another three.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Johnson. And the Stars get it back. Here's Davis. And finally, they hit one.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Pass to Odom. Back to Curry. From deep. That shot is off. So no problem for the Stars as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a